Hello everyone, I hope you're doing good this November, beginning of November. This is actually a very out of the blue video. I just wanted to talk to you and comment to you certain stuff in a more contained way because it's just a subject that came to me this morning while I was talking to someone very close to me. So there is this thing with freedom. There are these reactions in the world that you probably noticed that already. I first started probably noticing this because for sure it's been going on for a while. Something like about 6 to 4 weeks ago, there were some of these reactions around me regarding freedom whenever anyone had chosen to do things that probably were not in the normal way or in the mainstream way or in the way that was expected to be done. There was this huge reaction, this huge resistance, especially when someone holds the energy of the, let's say, the old structure way, right? The fear-based structures. So whenever someone was trying to explain or reclaim their freedom, there was this huge counter-reaction of someone who was actually definitely not agreeing with the choices, with these sort of choices that are born of the freedom of choosing whatever is best, whatever we feel is best for us. And what came to my mind, and probably you have seen this, is that while we are, let's say, unchaining us from the programming that we have participated in for a long time, this counter-reaction, this resistance that is opposed by people that are actually agreeing with this is due to the fear of actually letting go of a structure that has been working for so many years. And they really feel completely lost. And I think my point in this talk, in this very small talk, is just about being aware, where are they coming from, these people? Where are they coming from? And so that we are more able to, let's say, digest and also, of course, not taking that emotion, it's not ours, but to within our limits, within the boundaries that we want to place, and also being strong, defending our freedom or our position, we can also lovingly understand inside of us where these people are coming from. And especially when I said before, when there's something about freedom, there's also, I think, they are feeling the anger probably towards themselves because they have never allowed themselves to do that thing, if they are aware of that. Not everyone probably. But if they are aware of the possibilities that they could have lived, they're probably angry also because they are not allowing themselves to have the freedom that they are seeing in others. That's one side. On the other side, there's this other idea that the moment that someone from the crowd, that someone from the herd, let's say, goes out of the herd, they can feel this sense of danger because they have stepped out of the herd. And they can feel that the structure is no longer safe or that the other person is not safe. And probably they are living also this fear through the other one. And that's why the people that are counter-reacting, that are reacting so strongly with so much resistance to these demonstrations of freedom, they are probably in a very, very narrow and encaged place. And that's why they react like that. So basically my little share with you today is just to maybe reflect on that and probably allow us to think and to, because the compassion is not about, I think, going to meet them and say, oh, I'm very sorry for you because you feel very narrow or very encaged or very whatever. I mean, of course, they will not accept that. They will maybe even react even more angry than before. But it's just to keep that as a hold that space for them. So hold that energy inside of ourselves will keeps us peace, first of all. And with that in mind, we can also make ripples of that energy of saying, I understand where he's coming from. I'm not going to join him in the fight. I'm not going to not stand for me. I'm going to stand for myself. But I'm not going to contribute to that resistance, because otherwise I will be reacting again with the fear of the other person just on the other side. So it's just that. Just be aware how you're reacting. If it's present in your life, this kind of counter reactions of people when they see freedom, and you can see this in the small level, like I've seen it in personal level, in personal relationships around me, in the very small scale, and also in organizations and societies and stuff, a little bit in a little bit larger scale, and also you can see it just all around us in the world with governments and certain repressive forces or certain repressive laws that they are trying to regain control of the freedom that of the control of the power also that they seem to have lost already. So, and I think we will see more of this for a while. So I invite you to just reflect on this bit, reflect on your freedom. How do you react to the freedom of others? How do you react when someone else is counter-reacting to someone else's freedom? And just allow yourself to probably change your tune to something a little softer, in the sense that you don't need to react to that fear either. You don't need to react with the same amount of fear, because otherwise it will be a never-ending story. So if you want to make a change, probably will need to just step back, try to understand where they're coming from, just hold the space for that, and that's it. And stand your ground where it feels comfortable for you. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you're doing great again. I leave you a big hug. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. Ciao, ciao.